Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 9 of the October daily draws. We've reached the midweek point, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of message we're going to get today. We're taking the first card from the Deviant Moon Tarot deck, and then following it with an Oracle card from the Halloween Oracle. So, last minute shuffle. And then we'll pick our first card. Here we go. So here we go. So our card for today is it's the Five of Wands, isn't it? I like this Five of Wands. He's really enjoying himself. But yes, this is what's known as the conflict of ideas, of conflict of wills, or and sometimes not even, if not so much conflict, but competition. Sometimes it can be conflict. One idea is coming against the other. One, people's ambitions and passions, vying for attention, vying for dominance. It can be that, so watch out for that today. But also I think I know in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith image, you've got the five young men sort of play fighting. It's almost as if they're practicing, and they're probably serious about it and really going for it, but they're not. It's like not so serious. I mean, they're not using swords against each other. So it can also be bringing in different approaches and ideas, and seeing which ones, bring everything into the mix, and seeing which ones work better than others. So it's competing methods and ways to achieve what you may want to achieve. So you may have different ideas of how you may approach something, how you may tackle a project, how you may accomplish something. So maybe you need to test a couple out, a few out to see which one's more effective than another, which ones is going to be the best, which one's going to come out as the best way to achieve what you want to achieve. So you may have a goal in mind, and you're trying to develop a plan on how to get there. But you may have more than one way in which you can develop your strategy for doing it. You can do it this way or that way, or another way, and then and you're not sure how to go about it. Well, just try some things. Just try some things about. Put everything into the mix and see which ones. Test them and look at the pros and cons and see which one comes out as the most viable, the one that's more likely to bring about the best results. So at this midweek point, be careful if you're involved in any competition. You're competing for attention, or competing for merit. Say you're in a work situation or something like that. There may be people competing against you or alongside you, not necessarily against you, but you're having to fight your corner. You're having to state your case as to why they perhaps should choose you for something, for promotion or something like that, or why your way should be chosen, why your plan is the best plan. So, or you could be just deliberating yourself as to the best way forward, but have several ideas of how to get there. Put pros and cons down on a piece of paper. Try a couple of things out. Try, to see if you can actually work that way, and see which way is the best. So it's trying to find the best way, because after this, of course, you get the six of wands, which is the victory, the success card. So you're trying to find the way that will bring you that success. So let's see what oracle card we get to go to that, and that's quite an apt sort of message for the midweek, how we can get through this we've gotten so far in the week, so how can we get what we need to get done for the rest of the week? What's the best way forward? And so we'll go there. And so our card today is that lamp again. That lamp has come out before. Traditionally this lamp is, you've got the protective pumpkin there and everything, but this is to keep away all the unwanted spirits. But I know that this lamp is there to guide and welcome your ancestral spirits, your spirits of departed loved ones that you want to welcome at this time of year into your home, back into your presence, to remember those that have gone by. So that's the lamp, and it's to remember those people that have gone before you, your family, friends. How does that relate to the Five of Wands? Well, it's remembering what's important, remembering what your core values are, remembering the values and traditions perhaps passed down to you by those that have passed on, the lessons that they've taught you. And when you're looking for your way forward, look for the way, the best way for you will be the way that remembers or honors your core values, your core beliefs, and honors perhaps the good lessons. Not everything that our family tells us is good or helpful, but there's some good, there's some things, even if we learn from family members who didn't get on with, we can remember the lessons we've learned. Well, that's not how I would like to do things. So we can remember those instances and allow that to inform us of what we stand for, what we agree with, what we don't agree with, what our principles are, and to remember that, and to let that inform us as to the best way we can tackle something, because we need to do it in a way that's in line with our principles. Not to choose a method that goes against what we stand for, but to choose a method that supports and enhances who we are. And and also welcome the guidance and the help of our loved ones that we believe are watching over us as we move forward. But it's to remember who we are, to remember where we've come from, and let that inform us as we choose our best way forward and work that way through in a way that's in line with who we are. So at this midweek point, let's find the best way forward. Let's develop our plans in a way that they can, and strengthen our plans in a way that they can stand up to rigor, to testing, you know, and let's see if we can reach that that 6 of Wands position, the next step after the 5 of Wands, of victory and success. So that's today's message, guys, and I'll be back tomorrow to do day 10. Until then, thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you all again very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.